I said, how has an experience been so far? Studying abroad, and you've studied in Nigeria, you earned a degree in Nigeria. How has the experience been so far compared to the Nigeria education system? How has it been like for you to study in the UK?
To be quite honest, when you start living in another country, you're not a tourist, you're not a traveler, and neither are you a native. You're just sort of in your old life and your new life. And experience-wise, living and studying in another country is full of experience. It's quite different. I'm not gonna say the Nigerian education system is bad. No, I wouldn't say that. It's just that we've got different cultures, different way of learning. One thing I discovered here was that they have more simplified way of achieving their goals, of meeting their tasks, and they're more research based. So is each different cultures is different, and I learn to adapt to it.
You learn to adapt to the new culture. So now, speaking about culture, how have you been able to manage the challenges of like cultural differences? I know that sometimes you guys will have like homesickness, like you miss Nigeria, you miss home, you miss the tradition over here. And there are times that some people can even be racist towards you. So how have you been able to manage your affairs, with people that are racist, with the cultural differences over there, with you having homesickness and longing for your friends and, your acquaintances here in Nigeria?
Okay, yeah. Now mentioning it, all the feelings and all the memories are coming back. I would say even when you want to travel, yeah, you are never prepared for any challenge you want to face, no matter how prepared you are. One thing was still gonna come up impromptu or the other. Different challenges and being homesick. That's my own different way of being homesick and curing my homesickness by trying to make as much calls as I can, and also trying to stay so close to different African delicacies, eating it as much as I can as well. In terms of the cultural difference, it's quite good to experience the different cultural difference. The environment is different, the people you meet is different. But one thing is you will always acclimatize to the different conditions, and I think that's why we Nigerians are so strong. No matter what comes in life, no matter what we face, you would always acclimatize to it.
Okay, thank you so much.
There's no any manual to how you cure or how to handle this challenge or the other, but we keep learning every day.
Yeah, we learn every day, right? So now this is the most aspiring part where we all want to know. Can you take us through the requirements a graduate or an undergraduate needs to have if he or she wants to study abroad? What are the procedures? What are the requirements? What are the best legal way to go through it? How do we know that this is the best way? Should we go through an agent? Should we do it ourselves? We want to know everything that it takes, everything that it requires studying abroad as a Nigerian.
Okay, yeah, that's got a lot of questions together, but I will start by saying, to me, it's just my own theory. Please don't quote me anywhere. If you want to go and study, maybe for your BSc, your MSc, and you're trying to give your application to an agent, I wouldn't see it as the person is very serious to want to study, because it's all technology. It's just going online to research, check for skills, and check for different units, which you need dedication. So if you really want to go to study and giving an agent, then I feel maybe the person doesn't have time, or how intentional the person will be doing their program. I didn't go through any agents. I would say I do all my application myself from the beginning to the end. First of all, it's quite easy. Go online. Whatever course you study, you go to different universities, do a list of how many universities study the course or are offering the course for people to come study, and then you check each requirement. There are quite a lot of universities, they've got different rankings, and once you go through the different requirements, you pick any one you want to go through. And to be very honest, the process is very seamless. It's very quite explanatory on their website. Once you start the application, you fill out your information, your personal details, your qualification, your referees. I think they always request for 3. You submit application. UK doesn't request application fee. After you submit, you follow them up. Whether you're given an whether you are successful for the offer or not, they will definitely get back to you, and then you move on from there. Move on to the visa application process, which is I think everything is more online, is more technological now. Any questions you press on Google or a lot of videos on YouTube is very, very explanatory for people to do. I've seen a lot of people reach out to me on LinkedIn, and which is something I also say. If you want to study, we've got different strengths. I heard what the different CEOs said about the different professions, and I won't say everyone will go to the educational path. Just recognize your strength, and I think if you're going to the educational pathway, you should have a LinkedIn account. Different people reach out to me on LinkedIn about how to follow through different. Don't know them, share the information with them, and then they carry on. So it's quite. I'll say everything's online and need information. I can't remember everything now, but I'm always here to help.
Thank you. Even this one that you said, I think I have been much more enlightened in some areas when it comes